Hello, welcome to Tarot Tuesday. Here with me, Caitlin. Just wanting to do a collective reading and just in hopes that it resonates with some of you out there. Could be exactly what you need to hear. So let's find out what the energies are for this week. So I'll be using, I've got my rose quartz, the beautiful, loving rose quartz. That feminine energy, I just love it. That's been resting on my tarot deck, which is using the same one as I used last week, which is the Lightseers Tarot by Chris Ann. Then I will be using a clarifier, my go-to oracle deck, which is Nature's Whispers, which has got my rhodonite on there. Yeah, just bring in the love to this reading. So I will use those for a clarifier, and then I've got my beautiful goddess here, my pregnant goddess, Lepidolite, protecting this oracle deck, which is the Rumi Oracle. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck, an invitation into the heart of the divine. So I will pull one of those cards at the end, because there'll be a beautiful message to follow and something that you can sit with. So I'll just leave my goddess on top of that while I do my invocation. I call the divine with love and light. I call the Earth Mother and the Sky Father with all my heart for a clear view reading and message for the Three Fates Collective. I ask that they have true love in their hearts as they walk their path to their highest destiny. True love that they have for themselves first and foremost. So much love that it overflows and creates a ripple effect. I draw in the 6 elements: fire, air, earth, water, ether, and spirit, and I call in the 4 archangels from the 4 corners of the world, bringing their integrity of message, their love, their healing, and their guidance. And I give thanks to tarot and all the universal truths that weave through the major arcana into each and every one of our lives. So it is, so it always will be. Amen. Alright, so I'll just pull my 3 cards and see where it takes us. Okay. Underlying message is the 10 of Wands. This is the spirits, the wand is the spirit, the element of fire. This is just when you are spiritually done. Like the 10s are the ends and the beginnings. So in this rendition of the 10 of Wands, it just looks like she's out of here, moving on, moving forward, has packed up all her stuff, and she's travelled a very, very tedious path, but is still moving forward, because it's the end and the beginning. So maybe she's packed up from from something here, and it's time to get going, because it's just everything has gotten too much to carry, and so she's taking what she needs with her here. So yeah, we'll see where this takes us. Page of Wands. Wands. So the Page of Wands is taking that bold step out. It's that excitement, that youthful energy, the Pages. So this is, just a spark, a divine spark, something that's happened that it's just like you're super excited about it, and just taking that bold step and having fun with it, and I feel so much excitement here. And we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is, I've just done my tarot course level on the Hierophant, but what I'm seeing here, I just feel so much joy. Like, look at that smiling face, the Buddha. I'm just feeling like this Ten of Wands here, it's been traveling a long time, and this is your spiritual journey here. This is and I just feel like you've been given this beautiful this wand here, and there's a realization that you have come to where you are able to let go of so much, and now it's like the load has been lightened, and now you are free to skip and hop and go forth. And I really feel like this has come from within you. I feel that you have made a connection within yourself, not outside of yourself. Because when it comes to spirituality, we find ourselves, looking just within any religion, or it's just we're always trying to search for things that are outside of ourselves. But what we need to connect to, we have everything we need within ourselves. And that's not to say not to listen and hear people who are full of wisdom and knowledge, but you need to take everything. I want to say with a grain of salt, but it's always gathering knowledge, gathering wisdom, and there's always people that you can learn things from, but you need to find this beautiful spark within yourself. And then there's Six of Wands. All these wands, baby, this is a spiritual journey, and you're on it. And the Six of Wands is victory. It's a victorious feeling. It's being, I just really feel like maybe you haven't made this decision. Maybe you feel like you have so much burden within your life. You feel, I just feel like everything has just piled on top of each other, and you're just worn out. 10 is the end and the beginning, so it's time to let go. And this is your wand here. This is your spark. Do what makes you happy. I know we still have responsibilities, but that's why she's packed up all the things that are important. So you really need to go through, reassess. That's what I'm feeling. Reassess, and what deserves your time. What deserves your time? Because you have so much growth coming your way, and and it's this beautiful spark within you. And I just feel like you need to let go and really reassess what is important to you, what is worth your time and energy, because otherwise you're just going to end up pouring from an empty cup. This is your journey. This is your journey, and it's time to have fun with it. And yeah, I just love it. It's like I see this, and it just kind of gives me this sense of it's the Six of Wands, like victorious. You and your wand standing there together. This is your spark, your passion, your willingness. You want your willingness of having that open mind to discover more about yourself, and know that it's nothing is ever a lost cause. Really feeling like, Ten of Wands. I just see just coming down the side of this mountain here, and there's always going to be another mountain, and then her walk, skipping along, feeling so much freer from letting go of so much that does not serve you. And it's really, really important. So I think you really, really need to reassess that. And I feel like, there's always going to be another mountain, but here it's like I see these steps leading up to this beautiful lit mandala up here, and it's like layers upon layers, and it's just so much to learn, so much to grow, just being excited about it, and one step up, one foot after the other. I'm going to pull an oracle card and let's see. Oh, this is a really cool reading. I've put the Page of Wands up there. So yeah, have fun with it. But yeah, you just need to let go. Search for that beautiful, it's just that magic inside of us. People are always searching outside of themselves for the answers, but we have the answers within ourselves. And laugh. We all need to laugh more. What is it? This reminds me of the Buddha. Laughs at the ridiculousness of it all the things that hold us back and tie us down. But none of that stuff matters as much as we believe it does. We have our responsibilities, we have our family, we have, those parts of our lives, but that is not all your life is. It's so much more. There's so much more to learn, to grow. And this is why the Page of Wands is here to remind us. We are students here. We are students in this thing called life. There are people that we will learn from, but we also see, what I love about the Hierophant is that we can look up to people, but with all their knowledge and that, but underneath it all, and you can praise them. You have that the guru and that person that you look up and just idolize. But the thing is that underneath all these layers, they're just human, and just as human as any one of us. So yes, you can take what they're teaching because there's so much value in all of that, but they are just as human as you. Some people out there might need to hear that. Everyone has their own insecurities and everything. Even if we're always going to see people excuse me, so differently to how people see themselves. But yeah, alright. See if any jump out today. There we go. Empowerment. I love it. Yeah. So important. Lightening the load. Doing this for you. What is important to you? You are important to you, and don't forget it. And so much going on in here. The sun, the moon, rough waters, rising above it all. Rising above it all. Yeah. Empowerment. You are going to feel so empowered by taking the reins of your life, not letting everything hold you back, because you have got so much magic within you that is just waiting to burst free. But all it takes is that little spark to ignite, and it could be a full-blown fire. I love that. All right. That was very positive. I like it. All right, so I'm going to pull a Rumi Oracle card and let's see some wise words from Rumi. And this is an Oracle deck by Ilana Fairchild. Woo! Hello. Sacred Soul Sister. Alright, let me find this. Number 37. Sacred Soul Sister. When you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you are beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. When you are conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. When you are conscious, you are depressed like fall. When you are beyond consciousness, the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. That's from Rumi. I love you. I am your other self. I am with you always, your partner on this soul journey. I am the you that you do not see. I am the you that speaks through intuition and instinct. I whisper and sing and shout my crazed truth-telling to you through your dreams, through your body. I am the you that is wise, that trusts in life, that knows. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am the you that knows how to be happy and free. There is a valid point of view that we travel this path of our life journey alone. Our deepest descents into the psyche happen alone. We meet death alone and come into the world alone. And yet there is a vaster perspective that we are never alone, that it would be impossible to really be alone. We are connected to all of life, and there is no such thing as being alone in reality, only in limited and temporary perception. As if such community were not enough, there is a partner, an ally, who journeys with you from birth to death and beyond, again and again. You have a sacred sister, a sister of your soul. She weaves the stories of truth through dreams and insights that come upon you as if from nowhere. Perhaps they drop into your mind or seem to erupt from within you, but that is her talking to you, demanding or reassuring, depending on what the occasion best calls for that moment. Her truths may seem overly dramatic, so you may discount them as the workings of an overactive imagination. Or perhaps her truth tales are so subtle you dismiss them as meaningless, fleeting fantasy. The wise ones know, however, that the truths of the sacred soul sister are powerful, relevant, and worthy of time and attention. They know her oftentimes strange and startling offerings hold the keys to unlock entire worlds, to open up to new realities, and to transform the nature of our existence from the deepest and most esoteric spiritual levels to the most palatable, practical, daily realities of our living bodies in the physical world. Your sacred soul sister is your partner in consciousness. Make no mistake, she is you. She is just the part of you so great you cannot always see it from your conscious mind. It is sort of like the eye of the dog trying to see its whole self, which is a bit tricky. For as it moves to see its rear, so the rear is moved along too. So rather than through direct perception, the sacred soul sister is met through reflection. She can be received in those moments of rest where great ideas are born. She is a genius, you see, vastly creative and inspired. Her worlds are those we access in sleep and meditation or absorbing engagement and activity, where the mind can relax and drop into realities far more vast than those of daily life and be replenished. To tap into her wisdom, to distill a teaching from a fragmented memory of a dream, or a subtle feeling experienced in meditation, requires that you walk with her gait, and not the fast-paced, forward-moving canter of your conscious and intellectual mind. Her gait is meandering and apparently unstudied, yet she is in deep concentration to feel for truth of movement, to allow for what is emerging to express itself through her. And she is listening rather than demanding to know, to force, to speak and to direct, to receive her genius and benefit most fully from. It requires a willingness to surrender logic and open up to inspiration, to become empty, to let the mind soften and become receptive, open and permeable. She delivers questions that lead to answers, but not according to demands issued by an insecure and fearful mind. She offers what is genuinely needed and answers the deepest questions of the heart. She is trustworthy, the sister. She cannot betray truth, therefore she can be relied upon as a faithful way shower for the heart. So to commune with her, wise as that impulse is, requires that you learn the ways of her world and the strange symbolic language she speaks. She will never tell you what you already know. Why be so inefficient? No, she prefers to educate, elucidate, intrigue, and as you are drawn into a far more beautiful, powerful, and helpful truths. So in her world and in her language, you must suspend your need to immediately understand. Let yourself absorb the imagery, the feelings, and the possibilities to dwell, ponder, and be permeated by the wisdom. The appearance of a horse may signify your own spiritual being, and the appearance of you may signify a false sense of identity and not the real you at all. You may see desert landscapes and moonlit nights in your dreams, When so much inner growth is happening, you will soon bloom like the springtime. You may dream of charging up hills with great energy, when in your physical world you can barely muster enough strength to get out of bed in the morning. What does this all mean? This apparent contrary world upside down, nothing as it seems symbolism? The meaning is the communication, and the communication is received in repose, in reflection, in quietness, and rest. And you must trust in her, and trust in yourself. When something needs to be known, so it shall be. This is necessary, so much less than what we expect. Your lack of knowing is not ignorance. Your unknowingness is your bowing to life with trust. She has come to you through this oracle to remind you that everything is all right, that she has your back, no matter what appearances may seem to be to your more limited dog's eye consciousness in the light of day. She is guiding you with her wider knowledge through circumstances and situations that are ultimately going to free you in greater love than you had ever known. No matter whatever you feel, like a rat in a maze or a bewildered drunk stumbling through the labyrinth, back alleyways, trying to find your way home again, no matter how out of control life may seem, she's letting you know all is proceeding just as it should, and that her will shall manifest. Her will is your wholeness, your completion. Her will must manifest and shall, because her will is nature. It is growth. It is God. She is God in you now. Remember that, and you'll realize, if you don't mind the ending being told before the last chapter, that everything's going to be okay. This oracle comes with particular guidance also. You know something deep in your bones, without knowing how or why, or without particular reason. You just know. It doesn't make sense, but you know. It may be joy that you know. It may be that you know to avoid a certain situation. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully despite appearances to the contrary at a particular moment. It may be that you are meant to take a certain path that you just know. This oracle comes as confirmation that your knowing, mysterious as it is your sacred soul sister talking through you. Trust it and act or not accordingly. Follow that intuition. You'll become empowered. What's your gut telling you? What do you need to leave behind? Because you are what matters. Ignite the spark. And yeah, I see the Hierophant coming through in that card too, where it's like what you have is within you. Alright, I know that was a long read for that card, but it was very beautiful. See if you can. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I will see you next Tuesday. I love you so much. Bye bye.